Hey, what's up, everybody? It's RC. Good to see you guys. Looking at you guys here, right on camera, right in this video. What's up? So we back with part two of the Fever Files. So recently, Caitlin Clark, you know, working out, taking some pointers, taking some tips, learning from her new head coach, Stephanie White, with the Indiana Fever. So, it's a new day for the Fever, for Caitlin Clark, to be led by such a wonderful, astute coach like Stephanie White, a student of the game. Caitlin Clark herself, a lover of the game of women's basketball, and just love basketball just in general. And, I think the genuine approach, but the hard coach effort from Stephanie White should do Caitlin Clark some extreme good, some extreme, well doing here. I look at this union of the two of them and really just the opportunity for a fresh start. Going into her second year, the expectations will not decrease. The expectations will only get higher and higher as we move forward. And when I look at Caitlin Clark's game, obviously we did a video talking about areas of improvement, but can Caitlin Clark, I guess I want to ask it this way, can Caitlin Clark still play her free-spirited brand of basketball while at the same time electrifying the crowd? Perhaps you need a mix. Can you get a mixture of both? Can she still take high risks while also playing more efficient basketball? Let me just get a sip real quick. Okay, so can she do these things and, it bring the team success? Can she play her brand of basketball while also incorporating new teammates? Obviously you're going to miss Timmy Fagbenle, even though she was limited to 22 games last season. So it's going to be a challenge to replace her. I expect Aaliyah Boston to come into the season raring to go. And you hope so. We know that Caitlin is not going to be playing unrivaled, but Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hall is going to be playing unrivaled. I think that there's a lot of potential for Lexi Hall to expand her game in unrivaled. And I think that, this will, playing unrivaled is going to definitely keep Aaliyah Boston in playing shape. So this could only work in a positive way. Also, congratulations to Karen Brink becoming a wild card for the 2026, unrivaled season. So, that's great to see that, Cam Brink will be getting an opportunity to play with unrivaled that she was going to have this season, but for, her, her unfortunate injury and, always wishing her well upon her recovery. But, going back to it, I think Stephanie White, hard-nosed coach, I feel. A lot more of a player's coach than, say, Christy Sides. I just want to see how Stephanie White brings this union all together. And when I say union, I want to see how she makes it work. I want to see, what's obviously going to happen with Kelsey Mitchell, but I'm interested in seeing what kind of starting lineup that Stephanie White can put forward on the court that can win best. But I've seen from the footage I saw Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark, really couldn't tell too much because I was just watching clips. But I don't know if this is going to be a priority, and I probably have to rewatch the Stephanie White presser and just continue to just follow, news and notifications about the Fever, because I want to see if Stephanie is going to be able to get Caitlin Clark to really buy in to the defensive side of the ball, like really, really buy in. I understand that it's a team game. I understand that, as a unit, defensively you work together as well as offensively for the most part. But I'm just interested in seeing, because I know that Caitlin is able and of sound mind to play defense, but how much will she want to play defense? And, that's something to really to be on the lookout for, because I think her turnovers, because her ball handling has always looked sharper. Obviously, it's in practice. You're not really being pressured that much, but Caitlin Clark can definitely dribble that basketball, and she is going to improve upon her turnovers. I think that's going to be something that she goes into the season with an eye on improving, and I really, really hope so. because this ball, taking care of the ball is so important. And if you can't take care of the basketball at your tip-top best during the season, well then, one second, guys. You absolutely better be able to take care of that basketball during the course of the postseason. So, while you could take some risks during the playoffs, you really have to kind of limit or maximize the big play chances that you take, big passes that you take. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the fancy plays, the fancy passes, as long as you're converting on some of them. And it's the same thing with the long ball. I understand, me, myself personally, as a huge Caitlin Clark fan, for me personally, her shooting the three-point shot is obviously what kind of helped make her, but it's not the only part of her game. She's a truly underrated rebounder, getting the break started, excellent, tremendous passer of the basketball, great free throw shooter, can penetrate well. So for me, that three-point shot, as nice as it is, as brilliant as it is, while it's something that I enjoy watching Caitlin Clark doing, I did appreciate the fact that she was working her floater game. She was working, on dribbling, on ball handling, getting things extremely tight with the ball handling, again, the floaters, the layups, all these things for Caitlin Clark is money. So it's just a matter of working on them, continue to work on the jump shot, getting the defender off their feet, getting to the free throw line, not being afraid to take the mid-range or danger, not being afraid to play uncharacteristically if it's going to get us more wins. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just wanted to pop in and drop this video because, I've been watching some highlights of Caitlin Clark and, her and Stephanie White. And as you guys can see, of course, the images on the screen of Stephanie, Caitlin Clark. And I'm just looking forward to watching them, work on that sideline. It's going to be fun watching pregame, post-game press conferences. I really feel like this is obviously an upgrade from Christy Styles, who even when I kind of warmed to Christy's sides, even when I kind of warmed up to her, I still wasn't completely satisfied with her coaching. But is Christy Styles a bad coach? Nah, but is she going to coach again in the WNBA? Maybe. Probably might not be this season. It's kind of peculiar because there was a lot of openings and Christy Styles didn't get another job. Now, will she? I don't know. It remains to be seen. But I definitely think Stephanie White is an upgrade for us. But she won't be on the basketball court. Shout out to her during her playing career. She's going to be on the sideline with some tremendous, epic basketball talent like Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and hopefully Kelsey Mitchell, So we'll see what happens. But this has been edition number 2, part 2 of the Fever Fouls. Y'all stay tuned. Part 3 will be coming. Couldn't tell you when, but it's going to drop at some point. So look, I will catch you guys later. Oh, you never know who part 3 could be about. It could be about anything, but it will be Indiana Fever related as always. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.